Hey guys, it's Cosmo Chloe here and welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be doing a first impression review demonstration comparing the L'Oreal Brow Pomade. Who knew? Who knew? I didn't know. I had to, like, this didn't just pop up. Like, I came across this. I guess that means it did pop up then, but you get what I'm trying to say. I'm sure by now we've all heard of the L'Oreal Paradise mascara, which in the UK we've only just got, and it's actually called L'Oreal Paradise Static, and it's like a whole different packaging. I will be doing a review on this later. But then when I came across that, I also came across the L'Oreal pomade for your brows. So it's the L'Oreal Paradise Static pomade for your brows. Build your most perfect brows with our first brow pomade for a natural or bold look. Create, define and fill your brows in with this highly pigmented matte formula and glides on smoothly. I was going to say it didn't make sense then, but I read that wrong. The ultra precise slanted brush allows you to easily create the brows of your dreams. Long wear formula that resists smudging and fading. So that is the lowdown. It's long wearing, it's all heebie-jeebie lovely. But this is it. When I came across this, I decided to compare it to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade, so the Dip Brow. However, when I went on YouTube to see if anybody else had done any videos on this, I came across this one guy and he compared it to the Benefit Brow. But it was all in Spanish, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it was in Spanish. And I was really intrigued to what he would say. And I thought the Brow is actually a newer product compared to the Anastasia Dip Brow, even though we all love and know it. I'm really excited for this video, so remember to hit the subscribe button to see more videos from me like this, and also click the little eye in the corner if you want to see last week's video. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'm Cosmo Chloe and let's crack on with it. Firstly, let's talk about packaging, so let me just open up the Benefit one. So these are what they both look like. The L'Oreal one is a lot more bigger and taller. This one's a lot smaller. I did think this looked quite big actually for what it was. Like this bit's just so long, whereas this bit's like nice and small. You get 3.0 grams in the L'Oreal one. So the Benefit one also has 3.0 grams in. This one was $9.99 I believe, and this one was £20. So there's a £10 price difference, which isn't too bad. Although 20 quid for an eye like pomade is like, it's still not too bad. So they both come with a brush, an angled brush, so you pop it out the top like this for the L'Oreal one, and the same for the Benefit one. So side by side you can definitely see that the L'Oreal one is a bit more of a taupey brown and the Benefit one is more of a brunette kind of brown. At the Benefit stand there was nobody there to help me like colour match or anything. I'm really annoyed. However, I think this is going to be an okay match, and this one's also going to be an okay match. I feel like they're both going to be great, but I can see they're two different shades. But let's see how they are on the eyes, and I think it's only fair that we use the brushes that come with it. So first we're going to test the L'Oreal one, and this actually comes in a plastic pot. I'm going to use the brush that it comes with. I doubt the brush is going to be any good. The brushes that always come with things are rubbish, but I just thought it would be fair to test it with the brush that it came with. Okay guys, so this is the L'Oreal side done. I don't think it's actually that bad, and the colour isn't even that awful as well. It's a little bit like, in the sense it needs straightening up with a bit of concealer, but that's nothing to do with the product itself. The brush was a bit naff. I feel like it made the product quite clumpy, and it was just like really, not scrapey, but it just didn't feel nice when you put it on. When I used the Dip Brow pomade, it feels so creamy and slidey. That's a really weird way to say that, slidey. Whereas this did feel a little bit more, not rough, just felt a bit more like... For £10 as a drugstore product, I don't really think you can complain. And I didn't use that much product. So sometimes when I dip into my Dip Brow, I take so much product on the brush. I'm like, oh holy moly. This, I feel like you don't need that much product at all. Now to try the Benefit one and compare it to the L'Oreal. Is it worth like spending 20 quid when you could just spend £10? Let's see. So the brushes may be different, which make it apply a little bit differently, but I just thought it would be the most fairest way to test it with the brush that it came with. But I'm really loving this side. Let's see if I love this side just as much. Done that side. My eyebrows are not even, but you know what they say, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So my eyebrows are both done. I definitely prefer this eyebrow, but I think that's because I prefer that eyebrow in general, to be honest. One thing I will say is, although the Brow is a lot more of an expensive product, I didn't really see much difference other than this is a lot more drying. This product here dries so quickly, which is actually a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing because it means it will kind of dry to your eyebrow and stay there longer. That is kind of the impression I got. But because it dries so quickly, it can sometimes get a bit crusty when you're still trying to apply the product. But those brushes are a bit naff. Like that brush was a bit naff as well. It just felt really like, again, a little bit like, oh, like, oh. But more or less, I cannot actually see the difference in my brows other than the shape, because sisters, people, not twins. This one is more of a taupey shade, so it reminds me a bit more of like a contour, whereas this one's more of like a brunette, so it's more like your bronzer, which I don't know what I prefer. I feel like this one matches your head colour more, whereas this one more has that like grey undertone, but sometimes this looks better just because it doesn't seem so thick and bold and in your face. We all know the kind of brows I'm talking about. But to be honest with you guys, I think I will definitely have to say that this L'Oreal Brow Pomade is really good. I couldn't really fault it other than the brush, but who cares? So my final verdict is, drumroll please, yes, that the L'Oreal is definitely a massive hit for me, and I definitely think this is worth the money. I mean, we all saw this coming throughout the video. I was kind of like praising it up. This is really good. I would recommend this. Go out and buy this if you can't afford something for £20, or I think the dip brow as well is possibly £16, but with shipping, because you can't get Anastasia on the high street or anywhere, just online only in the UK. So I would definitely in a heartbeat say to get the L'Oreal one if you couldn't afford the higher brands. And even if you could afford the higher brands, there isn't much difference between them other than the drying effect and the differences in colour, as this is more of a taupey. I will mention as well that the brow is meant to be 24 hours and waterproof. Waterproof, people. It's a big claim to make. However, this one did read that this was long wearing and it resists smudging, and that doesn't really mean waterproof, but it kind of helps. If you decide to purchase the L'Oreal Brow Pomade, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts were of it. I hope that they were the same as mine, because I'd feel really bad if you bought this because of me and then it was terrible. Remember to hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this from moi, and also the big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you have a good day and enjoy your day, whatever you get up to. And that's it. Bye.